Good morning, Fargo. Fargo City Commissioner Tony Gehrig here with your How I Voted video for the November 5th, 2018 Fargo City Commission meeting. We have just two items today. The first item was an update for our fire department, and I won't get into the whole thing about the fire department. All I want to do with the fire department is say what a great job they do. I'm the liaison for the fire department. I think a lot of people don't understand or don't know all the things that they do within the community. The days of the firemen just sitting at the firehouse, barbecuing and hanging out and lifting weights until the alarm goes off is over. They're very active in our community, and they're also in an accredited fire department, which is a very rare thing. There are not a lot of them out there. That just means that they went through all their processes and how they operate, and they were found to be at a very, very high level. And that really does help the community, and also brings down your homeowner's insurance. So thank you to the fire department, and thanks for the update at the meeting. Now, for the other issue that was on there, it was another pilot for an apartment building located around the downtown area, and it was obviously a 4-to-1 vote. I believe that John might have voted against this one too, but I think it was a 4-to-1 vote. Maybe John's trying to vote against it, I don't remember. But it did pass. And the bigger point I want to make here is that people know that I'm opposed to these incentives. And I think that the reason about why I'm opposed to them gets lost a lot of the times. And the reason is that we started doing incentives and we saw growth. Then we should have stopped, right? Because that's the whole point of the incentive, is to start that process of growth going and then pull them back and then watch the economy take off from there. But we continue to do it for 20 plus years in the downtown area. And we didn't just continue with the small incentive of a 5-year Renaissance zone exemption and then you pay your taxes. No, we found out, like every other city finds out, that once you give an incentive and then the benefit comes down a little bit, we have to give a higher incentive for a longer period of time, more money. And then they get used to that. The economy settles into that. And then we have to give a bigger incentive because now land is more valuable downtown. Sales prices are going up. The demand is higher. So you have less space, you have more demand, you have higher costs, obviously. So the incentives have to keep going up and up and up and up. And we're getting to the point now where we're giving away $15, $20, $30 million incentives for big buildings in the city of Fargo. For 15, 20, 25 years. We gave a 25-year exemption not that long ago. That's a huge incentive to give. So now people are saying to us, well, growth is going to slow down in downtown if you don't offer me more incentives. I need these incentives or I can't even begin to build an apartment in downtown. So we say, yeah, well, we'll give you more incentives. So we're giving incentives for, let's say, lower income housing, so people can afford to live here while we're ballooning the economy. So we're giving incentives to offset incentives. We're saying it's too expensive downtown. The incentives we've given have ballooned the price, which it has. It's a bubble, quite frankly. And now we have to give incentives just to keep regular folks, middle class people, able to afford an apartment. So we're giving an incentive for that. You can't stack incentives upon incentives and expect the economy to be able to handle that. The bubble will burst in downtown Fargo, which I don't want to see. I don't want to see that again. But if we don't reel back on these incentives and start taking them away, not giving more and more of them, you're going to see a dramatic fall off. And you're going to see people who can't afford to be downtown anymore, businesses who can't afford to be downtown anymore. You're going to have a whole bunch of very nice buildings that become empty because there's not enough people with the demand to fill those very nice places that are very expensive. It's a classic bubble. Cities across the country, across the world have done this, have seen this, and we aren't learning from their mistakes. We need to reel back on these immediately. We are way past the point of continuing these incentives. So that's why I'm opposed to them. It's not that I don't like the companies. It's not that I don't like the people. I think it's bad policy. I think it has run its course. We need to stop today. Otherwise, something very bad is going to happen very, very soon. So that was your rundown of the November 5th Fargo City Commission meeting. You can see the posts on Facebook. You can see it on, I got another camera over here for the Fargo website. You can contact me through my phone, through my email, through Facebook, or whatever means you want to do that with. But ultimately, keep watching how your Fargo City Commissioners are spending your tax dollars.